So if you're looking to add some hardware and accessories to your camera without adding a lot of bulk or weight, then this video is definitely for you. Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about a little piece of gear that can really help elevate your video production and your whole camera setup. And that is this little 3 cold shoe mount from Ulanzi. And I can't believe I haven't bought something like this sooner, because basically it turns your hot shoe or cold shoe under your camera into 3. And so if you're interested in learning more about video production, camera gear, audio gear, and YouTube in general, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. That way you're notified whenever new videos go live. I'm releasing new videos regularly about camera gear and equipment, stuff like this Ulanzi Adapter, lenses, cameras, microphones, all that good stuff. So make sure you're subscribed and you stay tuned for more videos. And so this is pretty self-explanatory. You just put the mount into the shoe adapter on your camera, tighten the ring so it gets tight, and there you go. It's installed. So this is really versatile, and I'm a huge fan of this. I've been using it off and on for a few days now, and this just enables me to attach a lot of things to my camera without adding a ton of bulk. And so mostly what I'm doing is I have a light that I put on. This is also from Ulanzi, and I also put on my Rode video mic. Can I attach these on while I'm doing a video on under pressure? Probably not. And then I'm left with a third cold shoe mount that I could put anything on. I could put another light. I could put a Tascam or a Zoom H1 one here to just record room audio, since this microphone is getting plugged into the camera. Really, just any combination is possible as long as you can just fit it within the small footprint that you have here. As you can see, these this light and this mount for the microphone, they're a little bit close together, but they don't interfere with each other. So you have to keep in mind the type of accessories you're trying to mount. I have a really big light that's mounted on top of my C100 now that would be pretty large for this, but you could still mount smaller things underneath of it, so you have to be wary of placement. But this thing is all metal, very sturdy construction as I loosen it by accident. I haven't had it come loose on me. Have not had it come loose on me just through regular use because I'm taking stuff on and putting stuff, or taking stuff off, putting stuff on all the time. So it really doesn't have a chance to just get loose. Nothing's just fallen off of it, and it's held stuff very well. But the best part about this is that it doesn't add a lot of bulk and it doesn't add a lot of weight. And you can just throw this into your camera bag. I mean, this little adapter, you saw how small it was. You can just throw that in your pocket, really, if you wanted to, or just in the side pocket of your camera bag. If you have a cage, then you either have to take your whole cage apart, or you have to try to find a bag to shove the cage in. A cage does give you a lot more options, but it's just a lot bulkier, a lot more to deal with. And if you're dealing with mostly lightweight accessories, this is going to serve you just fine. You can even put some heavier stuff on here too. Now, I would put the heavier stuff on the very top. That way all of the weight is sitting on the camera body and then down into the tripod into your hand. That way it's going to be the most stable. Because if you have a really heavy light or a really heavy reference monitor, you're going to find yourself holding your camera like this a lot. And it's just going to be more stress on the mount and on the cold shoe on the camera, and also just more balancing you have to do with your hands. So I would put the heavier items on the top. But this is just a very versatile little piece of equipment, and I am thrilled with it so far. And so even though this is a great product, there is one issue I want to mention, and it's that there's nothing stopping any of your hardware from falling off the front of the adapter if something would come loose, or if you don't screw it down the whole way whenever you attach it. On a camera and most other devices that have like a cold shoe or hot shoe mount, you can only enter it in from one side, and then you tighten it down. And even if you would lean it face down, it's still not going to fall out because it physically cannot go out that way. And so with this, it's open on both sides, so I could attach a light from the front, or I could attach it from the back. Kind of goes both ways. That's great because you're not limited to attaching something from one side. It's kind of not great because if something would be loose and you don't really notice it and you're walking around and it's not falling out right now, but it's slowly working itself down, and then you could drop something. This isn't really heavy at all, so it's not going to come out. Say your mic was loose. I have a habit of this all the time. I put my camera down when I'm walking. I put it face down in front of me, and your microphone just falls right off. So to remedy this, I think I might just get a plate, a metal plate, or one of these discs that come with a lot of cold shoe adapters and tripod adapters and super glue it on the front. That way it covers up the front of these cold shoe slots. That way stuff just literally could not come out the front unless that plate falls off. So just keep that in mind. It's not a deal breaker by any means. It's just that you make sure your stuff is tightened adequately and just not coming loose, and you shouldn't have that issue. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to check out this adapter from Ulanzi, I'll link it down in the description below, where I found it on Amazon. And it's a great little product, very versatile. Right now it's hovering around 16 bucks. That could change, but I mean, for under 20 bucks, this is just something you could easily pick up and keep in your repertoire of video equipment. Very handy, very useful, and I'm definitely going to be using it moving forward. And so hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Make sure you also subscribe for more videos from me. And all my social links, they're down in the description below. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I am Tyler Miller TV on both platforms. And so that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.